should I wait until you get on? Because it keeps pulling up the old one.
Yep. Good afternoon. Welcome to Lunch with Our Long Ears. It is Tuesday, May 12th, and we are here in the arena pen, these donkeys, and this pen is sponsored this year by Community Banks of Colorado. And I'm going to give you an update and show you what we have going on. And sorry, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty today in getting things rolling. So you can see we have a little bit of water left here. We're just about dried up. Last week we showed you that we had quite the snowstorm. The next day it was very warm once again, and the snow quickly turned into water, quickly turned into mud, and we've been pretty sloppy for the last week. But you can see things are drying out nicely and we're getting back to normal. It's about 80 degrees today and supposed to be 80 degrees throughout this week. So beautiful weather. The grass is definitely going to start growing and growing like mad because we got quite a bit of moisture last week, which was very much needed. So we'll walk through here and let you meet a few of these guys that you don't always see. This is Hercules, who's standing right next to me. And Taz and Grover. Grover we have on a watch list. He was not feeling well this morning. You appear to be feeling better. Are you, Mr. Grover? Yes? Yes? Good boy. So coming up, we have lunch with the Long Ears on Saturday, and we are all guns, engines, everything ahead at preparing for this weekend and welcoming you to Burro Base Camp. We have Renee Burton with American Family Insurance, Renee Burton Agency, doing our cooking for us once again. The Sam's Club order is in the cart and it's ready to be picked up on Friday. We're doing food prep on Friday, and we have an exciting new kids activity that we are not going to tell you about because we want you to come and see for yourselves. But it involves donkeys and we're super excited about that. And we've been cleaning up and getting things ready and doing some spring cleaning and cleaning up fencing and all kinds of stuff to get ready. So we hope you will join us on Saturday. It is from 11 to 2, and it is here at Burro Base Camp in Kiowa, Colorado. It is a suggested donation of $15 per person or $50 for a family of 4 at the door. That will include your lunch, and all donations that we receive that day, including for entry as well as for merchandise, go directly to the donkeys in our programming. Just to provide a little update, we're middle of the 5th month, and we have had pretty substantial amount of vet bills this year, a pretty substantial amount of intake bills this year, a pretty substantial amount of hay bills this year. We are within our budget guidelines. However, the donations are greatly, greatly appreciated and do help and support us in what we're doing. So we hope that you will come out. This is our big spring fundraiser, and the weather is looking beautiful, and we're super excited to have you here. So come meet all these kids. I just finished making up new pen boards with everybody's profile pictures and their names, and so those will be out so that you can hunt for the specific donkey if you want to. That's definitely a game that you can play. But all the boards have been made, and we'll be picking those up in the next couple days. And so lots of preparation going in on our end to get ready for this event. We also had our first round of Wild Ass Yoga on Saturday. It was well attended, and Danny once again gave us a wonderful session of yoga, and we had beautiful weather, and the donkeys participated very well, and we all benefited greatly from that. So proceeds from yoga go to the burros in our programming as well. And we're, after lunch with the long ears, gearing up for our donkey specific hoof care clinic with Ross Keller, and that is officially sold out. We do have a wait list running, so if anybody is interested in getting in, that's on Friday, May 29th and 30th, and both full days of education and hands-on hoof work with the donkeys. So we're looking forward to that as well. So we can walk around a little bit, say hi to some of these guys. As I mentioned, here's Grover. That's Percy. This is Flacco, who stole my gloves out of my pocket a moment ago. Here's Taz. Dolly. Jezebel. Nope, that's Angie. Hi, girl. Touch. Touch. Good girl. Good job. Yeah, nice. Yes. So what she just did with her mouth, if you saw that, is her smelling. I don't know what's on my hands. I was just with other donkeys that don't live here, so maybe she smelled them. But when they open up their lip like that and show their teeth, they're smelling. That's Flacco, who's playing with Abby. Freckles, say hi to your mother. Dolly and Darlin at the water. This is Hardin. He's one of the new guys. You say hello. Say hi, my name is Hardin. Hi, my name is Hardin. Nancy Hardin has a black mane. That's how you tell Hardin. You don't see gray donkeys with black manes like that very often. Like his is very black. So we have a couple donkeys going home this week. We have some of our long-term residents that are moving on at the end of the month, and we brought in a new one that we'll introduce you to. Yeah, he's not going yet. So everybody's just kind of settled in. This herd has done really well getting integrated together. There's not too much drama that goes on. The boys have settled down. Charlie is in this pen now. He caused a little bit of a ruckus when he came in, not quite the ruckus that you're hearing in the other pen. But everybody's doing really well. We're doing lots of training. We have a lot of these guys that are halter broke and working on leading, and we're working on picking up feet and touching so that we're ready for the farrier clinic. Is that true? That's true. That's true. Hi. Hi. They're doing very well with touches. They're doing very well trusting. Right? Yeah. Good job, you guys. So we'll walk around a little bit and show you the rest of what we're going on. You can see probably in the distance that we have a dumpster. It's part of our spring cleaning and getting ready for the event this weekend. Our manure removal company is coming in on Friday once again to take away the piles of manure. This is Dimples, who just turned around. That's Merlin. Chacho Breaker. Mohican's back there. That's Dimples. Stay down, see if he comes to you. Good boy, Dimples. Good boy, Dimples. Touch. This is Jesse James right here. He's one of the outlaws. He's getting braver. Aren't you, buddy? So lots of time just interacting with them, lots of time just talking to them. Here's Charlie walking up the panels. He's turned into a really nice donkey, ready for adoption. He's haltering, leading, picking up his feet pretty well. Trying really hard to calm down and not be a jack anymore. Testosterone's getting the best of him still a little bit, but he's doing better and figuring out his place in this herd. That's Charlie. This is Bo right here, this beautiful blondish guy. His roughed up ears. Pretty handsome dude. And behind him is Emmett, I believe. That's Chacho, who's looking the other way. So we'll keep going through. The chickens are pecking around in here today. We'll be back. We'll be back. Go up and say hi to this crew up here. Then we'll check in on the moms and babies. We have a bunch of sponsors. Perhaps Abby can walk along with me, and just so we can acknowledge everybody. As I mentioned, Community Banks of Colorado. Renee Burton, we'll see her banner up top. But Ashva Yoga is Danny Shapiro, and she's the one that teaches our yoga sessions. So she is a sponsor for 2026. Equestrian Safe is our Fetlock ID bands. The 2 Mile High Club is in for sponsoring all of our events. Naughty Girls is our halter provider. Piranha Health provides us with our fly spray materials. Coffee in Castle Rock, good friends and partners of ours. And Pedestio Brothers, John Deere, they're kind of buried right now because we have a whole bunch of stuff that's been moved around. This is BDM Equipment, LLC. Matt is one of our adopters. They have 6 donkeys at their place. The picture is Bruce. But he rents equipment locally if you need equipment for a project or trailers or things like that. Matt is your guy. So please support our sponsors, support the local businesses that help us out because we couldn't do it without them. You can see our hay shed is filled up. Chickens running around. The grass is growing and getting longer. Water project is nearing completion in this pen. Wind is blowing a little bit. These donkeys are all hiding. They're all hiding. Hi, Shadow. It's okay, buddy. This me. This me. This is our mini brigade. We have a lot of minis in here in the moment. People keep asking if we have minis available for adoption. The answer is not really, because only 3 of these guys are not permanent residents or somebody else that is here for various reasons. So we have a couple, but they are mostly spoken for. So here's all these guys. We're starting to shed. We had a very big blanket of Lenny's hair this morning. Niner's doing pretty well with the shedding. Here's my boy Shadow for you that have been following. Touch. Touch. Good boy, Shadow. Good boy, Shadow. Yes, you did a good job walking up. Good boy. Good boy. It's a big day for Shadow. Here's Pablo. We heard from his mom across the ocean this weekend, which was fun. Here's Max. We just had Minnie's Gotcha Day. Is that yesterday? Yesterday. Here's Minnie. Minnie has been with us for 7 years now. 7 years, Minners. And she is 10 years old according to BLM this year. So all these guys doing very well. We've had some posturing in this pen. We have some minis that are thinking that they're in control of the world, right, Mickey Milo? So these guys get to go out on pasture every afternoon. They're definitely running around. So, that's these guys. We'll walk ourselves up. That's Niner. right in the front. Abbott and Costello are over there. Jordan, Jack, Shadow, Mickey Milo, Minnie, Pablo, Max. So sponsor banners up here as well. We have 2 Mile High Club once again. Renee Burton, American Family Insurance. And Wild Ass Soap. This is our water project, so you can see all the trenches are filled in. We're at the very final stages, ready to lay concrete now that the ground has dried out. So that should be finished up here in the next week or so, and we'll be up and operating there. Quarantine pen is empty, which is great for the time being. Everybody has moved out of quarantine and into herds. That's a much easier management for us on a day-to-day basis when we're down 1 pen or 2 pens. Sometimes we get up as high as 6 pens, and it is much easier to run numbers on 3 pens than it is to run numbers on 6 pens. Just the day-to-day feeding and cleaning and water. People ask me if it's a number of donkeys that's our breaking point, and the answer is no. Our breaking point comes at our capacity point comes at a stage where we're operating a lot of pens and don't have enough hands to be able to take care of everybody, and it just adds a lot of extra time on a daily basis. So you can see the grass is really greening up. Things are starting to really grow, which is great. The water was, like I said, much needed, and it's causing things to really green up. Our trees are blooming. We started the donkeys. I guess they didn't see us coming. So moms and babies are all doing good. We had another meeting with the vet team on Miss Sally last week and made a modification to her medications. That's Sally right there who's looking at you. So we modified her meds once again and have another evaluation scheduled for her on the 18th. We trimmed Mouse's front hooves yesterday. We were working on little Laney's hooves. And then we welcomed Fable. So Fable is an owner surrender. She's a 13-year-old BLM girl. She's out of Nevada. And she's been captured since 2017. She was born in the wild. There's Lulu. So Fable came to us through our owner surrender program, and very grateful to Ann and Hugh for trusting us with your precious girl. She's settling in very well. She's made friends with Etta. This is Etta. And they went out to pasture together yesterday and spent the afternoon together. Mystic is still holding on to her baby. No baby to report. We did not have a baby on Mother's Day. We do not have a baby yet today. So we've been keeping close eye on her and watching her. Everybody in this pen is getting, minus the babies, are getting grain on a daily basis, as well as their Formula 707 fly control. We have a couple on meds as well. So they get lots of handling on a daily basis. Etta is going to be posted here shortly on the availables for adoption. She's settled in really nicely, and she's a really nice donkey. Somebody's going to be very lucky. Donkey mama. You going to sell yourself, Etta? Say, hello, I'm Etta. She's a 4.5-year-old. She is not a BLM, domestic born Jenny. We don't know her history other than the fact that she made it to us. And she halters and leads, and she's working on picking up her feet. We should be trimming probably next week. This is Fable. Hi, can you touch? Good girl. Good girl. Good, Fable. Hi, Peanut. Touch. It's okay. It's okay. So Fable's adjusting. She's learning her place in this herd. She hasn't been in a herd like this. She was with a horse. So she hasn't been around donkeys in a while. And sometimes this crew can be a little bit hard to welcome. New people, right, Peanut? But today they seem to be doing much better and getting along. Touch. Yeah, you're okay. Good girl. Good girl. So we're giving her time to settle in and learn our routine. And she's a wonderful donkey. She halters, leads, picks up her feet, stands really nicely, and she has a cautious heart. So we're going to give her the time that she needs to trust us and to learn that we're okay and that everything's going to be all right, huh? It was a big move for her. So she had a big trailer ride yesterday and just settling in now. You can see Lainey's still here and still full of Lainey. We posted her 3-month video this week. She's getting lots of views again. So feel free to share her video if you would like to, and encourage people to like and follow so that they get updates on her. Thank you to McKenna, and she did our video for that once again and put together the pictures and the videos and the music and all the content for that. So we are very grateful for her help with doing those. And other than that, I don't know that I have any updates other than please come out for lunch with the long ears. Come see us and visit and get to meet all these guys and say hello, and we're grateful for the support that you provide, and we'll look forward to seeing you over the weekend. We should be able to go live a little bit over the weekend, and so we'll hopefully share the event with you as it's going on. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you soon.